Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco,
I'm Chris.
and today we have a little bit of a random opening of all kinds of things, starting with a con hall.
Knoxville, not Comic-Con, it's a
Well, it is
fan
a Comic-Con.
expo.
Well, anyway, let's get into opening some stuff.
First things first. Smack it.
I didn't. It was falling. I didn't smack it. Anyway, we got some little mini G.I. Joe.
I got this
little
because
diecast things.
not only do we have the biggest Hiss tank, we now have the tiniest Hiss tank.
That we know of. So here's the Hiss tank. It does that.
That's
that is
fine.
About the extent of it. It has little wheels.
It doesn't need to move.
Yeah. Then this is the Vamp.
Yeah.
Got a Vamp with
It's like Vamp 2 or something. Yeah, Vamp Mark 2.
Vamp Mark
I
II.
don't think the truck itself
Now
is
with
any
missiles.
different. I think it just has missiles on the back. I don't think it's a whole new truck anymore.
It doesn't roll that well.
Maybe the
Kinda
Vamp Mark
stops.
1 rolled better.
And then what'd you say? This is the Snowcat.
Snowcat.
Snowcat
Doesn't look like a cat to me.
again got wheels instead of treads.
I don't expect tiny things like this to have working treads.
You can't even really see that anyway. Rolls better. Actually, probably rolls the best of the three of them.
Interesting. We have this R3. It's being electrocuted. I'm going to take the electricity off because I don't really care for it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Boba Fett. I didn't know this one existed. It's fairly new, I believe. Some sort of exclusive, to my understanding. I don't know. It was very much an impulse buy.
Okay. Yeah, this one's from
Thought it was a cool paint.
Death, Lies, and Treachery. It's a comic book edition. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I hadn't seen this one before either.
I don't know if I want to open it right now. What do you think, Margo?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't have a spot for them, so I'm just not going to open them right now. This is a bunch of Lego minifigures. Oh, and some pins as well.
So here's the 3 BB units. And here's a little astromech.
Very much an R3.
So you got another little astromech.
I don't know what he is.
Yeah, just another astromech.
Yeah. We see him on the Death Star for like 2 seconds, and
And then he blows up.
Yeah, he dies with the Death Star. Just another little guy. A little patrol trooper. Keeping on theme with droids. I got... Oh my god, Marco. I got more Droid Factory droids.
Yeah, you gonna keep this in the box? Or you're
Nope,
gonna
I want to open them.
It's kind of a fun display in the box. Like it's nice looking.
Yeah, but I want to open them.
Fair enough.
A red R2. An orange R4.
He's pretty fun. You don't see a lot of R4s.
No. A yellow R5.
Which, let me know, do you think he belongs with his brothers?
No, belongs with his other siblings in the other room.
He belongs with the R5s or with the other droids? Let us know. Your word is a binding contract.
Green R6.
Another one you don't see very often.
No. You see this next one even less.
This is one of my favorites, honestly.
Blue R7.
I like the R7s a lot.
Yeah, the triangle's just, it gets it for me.
Very Iron Man 2.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about this next one. No, I don't remember seeing him ever. An R8. He's certainly interesting. And he's purple. I like purple.
I think he's fun. I feel like his design is a little bit more like sleek and stylish over the other ones.
A little chopper pin.
Very, very tiny.
A little gonky pin. And a little BD1 pin. Finally, at the end of the con hall section of this, a Barbie Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, if you will.
Behold, one of the better looking Wonder Woman dolls they make.
Hoocha! She's a little stiff. She feels like Gumby. Oh yeah. She comes with a lunchbox or suitcase. Not really sure. It's quite large. You could fit a droid in here. Or a Hiss tank in here. Take your Hiss tank to work day. And then a decent little stand. Well, I guess it depends on...
Yeah, I want to see if it holds her, but...
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she's flying. It looks like she's doing like a little hop.
Yeah, she's doing a little hop, but...
You know.
Yeah!
And that concludes the con hall. Now everything else is just Whatever.
She kind of scares me, honestly.
What do you want to do next?
Her arms are like, I don't know. That frightens me. I don't. It kind
Just
of
the way it bends there?
Yeah, I don't like it. It kind of gives me nightmares. Also, she has
Well, that one can just bend right.
no muscle flow at
Definition?
all. Yeah, she is just like a noodle. Noodle Gumby. Her legs are better. Like they have like.
Behold, one of the better
shape to
looking
them.
Wonder Woman dolls.
Now we're gonna go into something really good looking.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
Rodan.
King of the Monsters, Haya Rodan. Which we have one other Haya thing, which is Ghidorah,
I'll probably take pictures of them. Oh, I need to clean my table. Anyways,
which was great. That was our first Haya figure ever, and we were really blown away at the quality you get for the price point. Is just unmatched.
yeah.
Oh wow. He's got a plastic smell to him.
Yeah, reminds me of opening NECA
Wow.
toys back in the day. Ah, the good days.
He's got a strong
the good
plastic
days
smell.
when you got a little bit of toxic in you when you opened up a new toy.
So here is Rodan.
Is it crazy that I'm nostalgic for that new plastic smell?
I hate it. But anyway, here's Rodan. I think he's pretty good. I will straight up say he's nowhere as cool as Ghidorah.
No, and he's half the price.
He is half the price, but also like, not only is he smaller, there's not as much going on. I mean, he's a pretty well articulated figure for what it is. But like, I'm a little disappointed with the wings. Like where not Rodan, Ghidorah's wings were super intricate and really detailed, very well painted. These are still nice, but just nowhere near that level, really. Again, solid figure. Don't want to act like I don't like it.
Yeah, no, he's still beautiful. I still
Yeah.
love Rodan.
But
And I love this design of Rodan.
I guess my point being,
Oh, I love the feel of the wing.
yeah, I mean it's a
Oh my
good
God,
quality. Oh, okay, that does take it up a notch.
They're wired.
Okay, that is pretty nice. That is a nice feature. But my point being, I feel like if we started with Rodan, I don't know if that would have been enough for me to be like, oh yeah, we need more Haya toys. Where the Ghidorah was like, this is crazy, like insane value on that figure. Where I feel like this is just good. You know, it's like very solid.
Popped his arm out of his
It
socket.
looked like you were just crushing it in the background. Die, Rodan.
Like Vegeta and Goku.
This one's for Godzilla. He looks like he's trying to give somebody a hug.
A scarf. He comes with a flight stand too. I wanted to test it out, but here, I'll test it out on him. Get out of her armpit.
Well, he went from her boobs to her armpit. I don't know which one was worse. But even just to like be able to, you can kind of curl it up and then curl it down. Like that does look pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one thing when I first opened. I didn't realize it was wire, and I was like, the wings are just very flat and kind of boring.
I'm gonna put him on
But
his
that
flight
looks a lot
stand.
better. I haven't messed with this yet. Chris has just been messing with it.
This
I will
flight stand's
say-
a little wobbly.
Their flight stands aren't very good. We
No.
didn't use the stand at all for Ghidorah, right?
No.
Because it just didn't function. It did not function at all. Honestly, this might be best used for something else. I don't know what. Yeah, does a great job for like something like that. Holds that up very well. But yeah, didn't seem to be working very well on Rodan. So it's not necessarily that it's a bad stand. It's just a bad stand for the figure they provided it with. This kind of works. It's not too bad. It's maybe not the ideal stance you want it to be in. And so basically how I have this set up is the stand itself is leaning back because he's not crazy heavy. That's why I was like kind of surprised it wasn't holding him very well, but heavy enough. Again, like Chris was saying, I mean, you probably could tighten the screws and that could do better for you. I mean, this seems to be holding him pretty well now. And I think of a figure like Rodan, like the Ghidorah looked great on the ground. This one, I think you definitely want flying.
Mm-hmm.
So it works decently well with him. I think you got to fidget with it. Again, probably if you tightened it, could do even better than this. But I feel like
a normal screw.
I don't know. I feel like that works well enough. So now we're going to go into some different sections of various things. So first off, we're going to show some comics that just random stuff we've been picking up. This was a X-Men 97 2. This is second printing that we had to go to a different shop and get because we didn't order any. And yeah, we really wanted to get this one.
Mm-hmm.
And couldn't order any more after the fact.
The bags and boards are covered.
That's fine. And then other than that, everything else is going to be, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, wait. This one is not. So this is a What If Venom number 5.
I got that.
The 1 in 10 ratio variant.
Maybe
the
you got
design
it.
variant.
You got this.
I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, design variant. Pretty cool. Now everything else is...
Rodan!
Now, the rest of these are going to be Art Adams variants that I've kind of been picking up. So, when... what was her name? Goblin Queen?
Queen Goblin.
Queen Goblin. Goblin Queen is the X-Men.
Madeline Pryor.
Yeah. When Queen Goblin came out, I just don't pay attention to Spider-Man, really. But I didn't pay attention that these were all Art Adams covers. So, I've been kind of working on collecting a bunch of Art Adams stuff. So this is like some dollar bin finds I've been picking up. I don't have her first appearance, which shouldn't cost much. I mean, I wouldn't think I have to spend more than $5 on it.
I've been looking at that cover this one right here,
yeah,
for so long. Not as like something to buy or anything, but just like I've seen it in the dollar bin 100 times, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I've never thought to be like, "Hey, Marco, would you want this?"
I love the way that he does monsters. Like, his monsters are so sick. He does a lot of Godzilla work and stuff like that. I really want to get some more of his Godzilla work. And he's got some cool variants for Monsters Unleashed. I think they're ratio variants, if I remember correctly. Yeah. He's got so many things.
This is one I found for you while
yeah.
I through some books.
Yeah, I knew there were some Walking Dead ones, but again, it's just one of those things like...
You don't look for it.
Yeah, I don't think about going searching through and trying to find... So, with these, if you have any of the other ones that I'm missing, feel free to shoot me a message. I am trying to hunt down Art Adams variants. Specifically, I'd love to get some more ratio variants. I have a decent amount of them, so I need to compile a list. Because that is one thing when I go to cons, that's one thing I'm kind of actively looking for is like Art Adams ratio variants and stuff. And then this is I think the second piece of his Spider-Man connecting cover. I have the one with Venom on it, and there's other people in the background as well, but Venom's the big one. So this is the second one. It's a 6-part connecting series, or connecting cover, and so I'd like to complete that one. And that's it for the comics. Nothing too crazy, like I said. Mainly some dollar bin finds, and I think I'd end up paying $4 or $5 on that one. And then that one. So now we're going to do the rest of our action figures. And then after this, we have Funko Pops, and that should be it, right?
That should be it.
Okay, so the first action figure we have is this giant Panther. He is flocked, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Like the old toy.
Yeah. And he's pretty solid looking. He's very, classic looking still. But yeah, you got this at a con, didn't you?
Yeah.
I feel like
it was funny. One person had it for like $30, and I found somebody else that had it for $15.
I can't remember what con that was.
So, and I think they even gave me a deal on it too. So I got it a little less than $15.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they were probably sitting on it for a while.
Yeah.
A lot of that newer He-Man stuff.
For whatever reason,
isn't super great sellers.
No.
I just don't think there's a big He-Man crowd.
Ooh.
Like they're out there, but just.
I have the other Panther that's the exact same, but not flocked. So
oh yeah,
it's very nice to have this Panther that is flocked. Sorry, other Panther, you're being replaced.
Yeah, it just creates like a really fun not just an actual physical texture, but like the visual texture is really nice. It
Yeah.
kind of creates like a glow around them, and I don't know. I think it looks really solid.
I'll probably take some pictures and send it to you, Marco, so you can. I'll probably just post them in my Instagram instead. I don't need to use your Instagram.
Oh, his mouth opens.
Yeah, his mouth opens and closes.
That's fun.
I have someone else to put on that I think will be very funny. Blue Ninja Ranger.
He might be a little small to go on there, but we can try, I guess. Here is the Blue Ninja Ranger.
What was his name? Was it Billy?
Yep.
I knew Power Ranger name.
Is that his? Wait. Sometimes I forget. I'm like, is that the Power Ranger's name or is that the actor's name? I think that was the Power Ranger's name. I do have one issue with this one in particular. His leg is pretty loose. Like, that should not be that easy to move. This one, you know, if I turn that, his hip actually moves before the leg. So that is kind of weird. And also, this part, where it connects to his hip, seems a little funky. Like, it doesn't want to turn back at all, really. So there's something weird with this one. But regardless, so this is the one from...
The movie.
No, the
That's
TV
the TV
show.
show.
This is the TV show, which is just, for us, inferior to
The movie.
the movie one. So yeah, here's the movie one. Again, I've said this before on the channel, might be the movie I've watched the most times in my life. It's one I'll still occasionally go back to and watch again because it's a lot of fun. And you know, I mean, if you didn't grow up with it, you probably won't care at all. But it's just a fun movie to watch. The CGI is atrocious, but it's still a pretty fun movie that I do enjoy. Here's his head sculpt. Not the best, not the worst. He also comes with a chop hand and this really fun. What is this called? Monkey palm?
Sure.
I think so. That one's pretty cool.
Could be a tiger paw.
And this cool punch effect. And then we also picked up this Marvel Legend.
Like
I don't know. I put her guns in her hand and then picked her up, and this is kind of how she is. But yeah, this is a decent Black Widow figure. I don't know. We picked her up at a con, whatever con that was that we can't remember.
Here's a very fun Marvel Legend.
Yeah, this is one that is
I've
actually
been wanting for a while.
This is a very expensive figure now.
It's like $60.
No, he's like $80.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, pretty solid. He's a Walmart exclusive. And as much as I do love the Build-A-Figure, which is a completely different shape.
Looks like a Velociraptor in the face.
I love that Build-A-Figure a lot. This is just a totally different vibe. And he does have the two different head sculpts there, which are also kind of two different vibes. But we're going to give him this weird little goofy one.
Get out of there!
He just looks so confused.
Spider-Man!
Like he just finally saw himself in the mirror. He was like, oh, that's what I look like.
Thought it was just my arms and legs and the tail.
I just thought somebody painted me while I was asleep.
I watched that episode of Drake and Josh where they made his foot green, and I was like, guess they pulled a prank on me.
He's got very non-lizardy toes.
They're very gecko-y, which is a lizard.
I do think these are very fun hands.
Yeah, I do like those hands a lot. Again, very gecko-y.
Yeah, and it fits with this one, I feel like, especially.
Yeah. But the other ones can hold beakers.
Yeah, so one's a fist and one is a beaker holder.
Oh, maybe the other one can hold it like this.
It's a fist?
No, that one.
Oh, that one, maybe, okay.
Yeah, that one's more the 90s cartoon, while the one we have on's very classic comic.
I love them. The beakers are fun, but I don't know, I kind of lean towards... I really like both those hands.
Yeah.
He's just a lot of fun.
He's like Bigfoot in the woods, the way you stance them up.
I just think he's really solid. I don't know. This figure kind of got like a lot of flack. People were like, he's so dumb looking. But, I mean, clearly people like him. He's an $80 figure. That doesn't just happen for no
It looks like
reason.
you shined a flashlight down an alley and this is what you saw.
Yeah. You aren't supposed to see me like this, Spider-Man.
You're digging in a trash can.
My trash can. All right, here's a Christmas guy
Christmas guy.
with a little Christmas guy.
I'm going to put him with my droids because he's a friend to all droids.
Yeah, not a friend to Grogu though.
No. Well, to be fair, Grogu was not a friend to him.
Yeah. All right, so here he is. He's got the little N1 and the what are those? They're supposed to be X-wings.
No, those are the things that he destroys in Season 3, I believe.
I don't remember. Anyway, he's got a little pistol holstered on the side there. And that's about it. There's honestly not too much going on to him. I'm hungry, Spider-Man. You don't get it.
Bad lizard. I like this lizard we made that's kind of pathetic. This is a lizard that someone throws a can at and he's like, ah!
Yeah. He's not really a villain. He's more of just like a menace. Yeah. Up next, another Christmas guy. You can't see him very well, but he's there.
I forget what those things are called. It doesn't say.
Clorgs.
Would you eat a porg?
They looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I'd eat a porg.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one. He has the holsters, but like, I don't have no guns.
Really? That's pretty crappy.
Yeah.
Why give him these legs? You could give him any other legs.
Yeah.
So, not super great on that front.
Like, why not give him that body in general? They gave him that rifle. Give him Din Djarin's body.
Yeah. All I can say is that is classic Black Series doing Black Series things. Not only are they like, we're going to just lazily repaint these, but I don't know.
Like, I think this one's jetpack's at least painted a little more fun than his. It's just green.
His is just green. Looks like an army man.
I think they
jetpack.
tried more on this guy here than they did on him.
Yeah, I was actually leaning more towards him at first, just looking at him in the package, but yeah, not a big fan of that one. Which I wasn't a big fan of this line anyway. And then we got Grief Karga.
Specifically, Magistrate Grief Karga.
True, Magistrate.
I hope they make
Grief Karga.
Season 3 Magistrate Grief Karga. I liked his outfit better.
Yeah, he was very fancy then.
I think his little chain could be a little better. It kind of like loops up right there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I do like this figure.
Yeah, that part's a little strange.
I like that even as a magistrate, he's like, I'm staying strapped.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because he came from that life, you know?
Yeah.
I do like his little hidden holster
Stay
in there.
strapped or get clapped. That's what he said to
To Grogu.
No.
He said, if I have one piece of advice for you, Grogu.
I got a Jawa.
Jawa?
Jawa.
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 Jawa. Does that have a D in the front of it? Jawa.
Yeah, like Django.
Oh.
Jaren.
I don't think we ever showed him off,
we
actually.
show him off.
I
Look
forgot
at
about
him.
him.
Ain't he cute?
So here is a Jawa with a movable skirt. If you want to see his little legs down there. Gonk droid with, of course, the walking feature.
And my plan for this is to paint it. I already have this Gonk droid. I got this one to paint. Oh,
Gotta get out of here.
he learned from Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat.
He turned around, looked at the lizard. That's how he came in the package, I promise.
He was upside down. He doesn't have his missiles.
No.
But that's fine.
That's one of those that's
It's
actually...
whatever.
It's kind of unfortunate because it is like part of the design of the vehicle,
yeah.
but they're like, we'll just turn those into missiles. But it is supposed to be part of the vehicle, so that's kind of a bummer. Was this a con pickup as well?
No.
No? Where'd we get this?
We bought it cheap at the store.
No, I don't remember. Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited about these guys.
Little pit droids.
I love them.
So this is in like the 12-inch scale, right?
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah, these should look good with like your other 12-inch and Hot Toys and stuff.
I have a Hot Toy of these.
Oh, yeah, you do have a Hot Toy. I forgot.
I'll take a picture of them later.
It should be a fairly comparable scale. He kind of looks like a fish.
Well, he does. I'm painting it like Dory.
But if I work hard enough... Actually, I was going to be like, I can achieve anything. He looks inspirational, but now I really just think if you put a skull in his hand, he's just trying to do Shakespeare.
Yeah, he is.
It could be him breaking it down, or it kind of also looks like he just told a joke that he thinks is
He
really
like
funny.
just slapped his knee.
Yeah, the duality of man.
I'm thinking about calling all three of my pit
I'm thinking
droids-
about calling this piece the duality of man.
I'm thinking about calling all three of my pit droids Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Pit droid is disappointed in you.
Or his back hurts.
Yeah, or that. So here is a security battle droid
This
that
is one of the first droids we see in Star Wars.
He's got a-
Phantom Menace.
got a bit of a lean to him. Might have been drinking a little bit. Has a... His arm can do that? I don't know.
I think it's. I think that's supposed to be like for that. You
Oh,
know?
maybe. It's only good for throwing his gun.
Who knows what purpose it was for?
It barely moves.
Just a protocol droid that is strapped. He comes with this little hologram of Ahsoka and Anakin and that baby Hutt. I forget his name.
Zero or Zira or something
No,
like that?
Zero is the one that kidnaps him.
Oh.
Baba the Hutt.
Uber the dignity.
This is R4J1. Look at him. He's great. I love him.
Very green.
Mm-hmm. This one, I really like the paint on this one. This is R2L3.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
They had a really fun time designing him.
So, yeah, I've actually been sitting on this one for a long time. The Micro Machine
Oh, the
Imperial shuttle.
landing opens when you put the wings out like that?
Oh, wow, it actually just...
You cannot see that.
well, not on my hand, but on the ground, it just rests like that. And this doesn't actually touch the ground, which is kind of neat.
Does it open up at all right there?
No. It's actually got a screw in there, so there is definitely no opening to be had there. The cockpit does open, though, to, strangely enough, reveal a Han Solo.
That's when they were sneaking aboard Indoor. Dummy. Don't you know your Star Wars? He's not in the right outfit for that, but we're going to ignore that.
Yeah, I like the shuttle, so I had to grab it. So, these we had at the shop, and I got them dumb cheap. So, also, I think I wasn't really into fig pins. I thought they were kind of neat, but I didn't realize that, I thought they all, like, had a stand or whatever, because I never really got them. So, you actually take that big thing off, and then that's separate, and then, so that's its own thing. So I didn't realize exactly how they worked, and actually, so for me, which this is actually one of the better, like, pin
It is.
backs.
I'm still honestly shocked it took you this long.
I never had one. I never messed with one until I got one. I got an Iron Man one at the Great Escape or something. And
I had one and showed you before. I had an IG-11.
I don't remember. But anyway, so here's a Tanjiro, and then here's a Giyu. I'm kind of building up a little separate pin collection. My main pin collection, Star Wars.
Star Wars vehicles specifically.
No,
I thought it was Star Wars vehicles.
I have so many clones.
Oh yeah,
And
about the clones.
All kinds of... I barely have any vehicles. Vehicles are something I'm looking to get more of. That's kind of what I want to add to it at this point. But, yeah, I barely have any vehicles. But anyway, yeah, Giyu and Tanjiro I picked up. I'd like to get a Nezuko and an Inosuke, maybe, if I got them cheap enough. Again, I got these kind of dirt cheap, so...
Moving on to the final stretch. Funko Pops. Everyone's favorite.
That sounded really condescending.
Cade 6. I just know a lot of people don't like them. I don't, hate them.
Why don't you like me? Why?
I wonder if they make, a figure of him. I never looked.
feel like I've seen one.
Because I know we have that one guy with the big axe, and he's a big gun.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who that is, but he
Yeah,
was
me
cool.
either. I ain't played Destiny in forever. I just remember I like Kate 6.
I don't really care for it too much, but he's also a robot.
Mm-hmm. We got the probe droid.
Speaking of robots,
I love him. Ain't he great?
he is great.
2, count them, 2 B1 battle droids. We got Captain Rex and Pong Krell.
I don't love the Pong Krell, but I have really wanted a Rex for a long time, and there's only been 2 Rexes that have existed. There is
Both kind of pricey.
the Rebels one, which is, he's like decent. He's like maybe 40, 50, something like that.
Oh, wait, I have him signed.
Oh, yeah. But I really wanted a Clone Wars Rex. The only Clone Wars Rex was like $400 or $500. And I did not want it that bad. So, yeah, I mainly got him for the Rex. Which I got this a while back. I don't imagine it's worth too much, because I think I actually got it on clearance.
And the last of the Star Wars Pops. This one we will be opening because it's got a mystery.
What could you... Oh, it's just different Grogu's.
It's just different Grogu's.
Yeah.
I don't care that much about
Which Grogu do you think we're going to get?
I would like the one where he's eating a frog. If not that, then the macaron. Macaroons.
The macaroni.
Macaroni.
I'll vote for the macaroni one. Which I guess could be the bowl.
Place your votes in the comments now.
But no, the macaroons. That's going to be my guess. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind.
I didn't know they opened like that. Bum.
I thought these just slid off. We were both... Wait, no, I was right!
You're right!
He's got them in his hands.
That's a good one. I kind of want another one of these packs just so I can get another Grogu so I can make them earrings. I think they'd be cute earrings. And I got this specifically for one of these little guys. And it was the tiny Dark Trooper. He's a droid. I had to get him.
I got this was also at the GameStop clearance, the glow-in-the-dark Poison Ivy. And then these were Pops we've had at the shop for a very long time, and I kind of wanted them, but didn't want to spend a lot of money on them, and we had a big sale, so I got them then. So this is Carmen. These are all from the Around the World Pops.
Are you going to put these pins on your jacket?
I'm not making another jacket. I don't know exactly. I think I'm making a lanyard, but I'm not positive.
That's good. I like this one.
Hamzel.
I love Hamzel.
Very cute.
Oh, I also love Finley.
Finley.
Oh, I love
Very
Finley.
nice.
Did I mention
Hamzel.
Hamzel? Did I mention how much I love Douglas?
Douglas is quite great.
I'm gonna be honest, Barkingham, he ain't doing it for me. Maybe it's the fact that I don't know.
It sounded like you said Barkium.
I said Barkingham.
Barkingham. Sound like you said
British
Barkium.
pronunciation, they don't pronounce the ham. That's
Well,
very American
you made it sound
saying.
like he belonged on the periodic table or something.
Barkingham.
Barkium.
Barkium. Nora. I'm a fan of Nora. I like the little fish she got. It's very fun.
Little fish.
And I'm a big fan of Ozzy. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's so good.
Is that the last one?
Yes, the last one.
The one I really want. Actually, there's a couple. One's not on here. The Japanese one. Oh wait, no, there he is. Toshi.
Toshi's good. In the other room, I have Rosa.
Oh, we have Rosa?
Yeah, we have Rosa.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's gonna be the one I said I really want that one. I forgot.
I want
we had
Tula.
Rosa. Where's
I love Tula. Paco's pretty good.
Where's Paco?
The bull.
Oh, Paco there.
And honestly, at that point, why not get Pasha, the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, not the last one. Priya. Priya's pretty good too.
Well, yeah, so of these,
Elephant.
but Toshi is actually, I think, the most expensive one.
Yeah, I think he was an exclusive.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, I thought they all were.
They don't got stickers. He's the only one with a sticker.
Huh. I thought they all were. Anyway, I don't know. I don't remember, but I think they're pretty cute.
Yeah.
Favorite of these is probably between Carmen and Douglas.
For me, it's probably between Carmen and Ozzy.
I do really like Hamsel as well.
They're all so good.
Yeah.
Mine might be Poison Ivy.
Alright, so that is the end of our haul. Appreciate y'all sticking out. I don't know how well this video will do because the random assortment videos never really tend to do super well.
But I wanted to open things.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff to open, so...
Tea open.
But yeah, thank you all for checking out the video and hanging out. And
That's the way he's farting on him.
They sure do. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy.
Bye.